Hi Aquarius, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your reading for the month of September. So I'm just going to shuffle your cards out here as I talk a little bit about what came through in your meditation. Beautiful. Okay, sorry. Got distracted by your sweet cards that came out here. So there's a storm that came to me. Interesting. There's a storm that came through. It was a tornado in particular. And it was, it felt like something that you thought was going to be scary. But then I saw you actually swept up in it. Somebody's running a vacuum next door, so sorry if you can hear that. I saw you swept up in this storm in the midst of it. And actually it's weird. It was like once the tornado actually hit and you got swept up in it, you were sort of joyful. It was this interesting thing because it swept you up and like your whole life with it. And it was almost like this like life review that was happening for you while you were in this storm, in this tornado. You were like looking at you could see the whole circular cyclone and you were over here as part of it, and you could like see all of these things swirling around you, people in your life going by that you've known, and you were like, oh my gosh, hi, that's that person, or like even like painful things that you've been through like swirling up with you, and you were like, oh wow, there's that. Even just like silly things in your life, like I saw a TV. You know, like things are like bedposts, like things are all up. It's like your whole life got swirled up with this and you with it. But the overall sensation was one of like happiness. You know, the overall sensation was like joy, and like you were happy to be swept and going somewhere else. A lot of fire here. Wow. Fire, a lot of fire, a lot of water. Last card for Aquarius, please. Last card for Aquarius for September. Okay. So there's this storm, Aquarius, that is sweeping you up, and it's taking you somewhere else and sort of like uprooting your entire life, it feels, and taking you with it. And I think you thought that this was going to be a super, super scary thing. You know, you see a tornado coming, and obviously that's pretty scary. But actually, once it comes, it turns out to be really fun. It turns out to be sort of the right thing. And once you're in this storm, it feels like, yes, okay, this storm is taking me somewhere that I can feel it in my heart. It's going to be good. You know, I was really scared of this storm coming, but now that it's here, oh man, this is going to be good. Me and my whole life and everything that I've lived up until this point are going somewhere else. And I don't know where this storm is going to drop me, but oh baby, I got a good feeling. Okay, so that's what came through. Really interesting. And then I'm sort of seeing that here. Actually, this is funny. So the first card out for you is the Ten of Cups. And what I'm seeing in the Ten of Cups is actually that cyclone. I know you can't see it, but here we are up in the clouds. And it's almost like the cups are the other objects that are all floating in that cyclone that I saw. You understand what I'm seeing? I hope you see what I see. It's sort of going shoo. It's like this spiral. And here's you up here just like seeing all this stuff, all this goodness that the Ten of Cups offers. And that was sort of the feeling, actually. It was a very Ten of Cups feeling, which is relishing in joyful emotions of the moment. And this moment of this storm picking up your life and taking you somewhere else. It's just like really emotionally fulfilling. I don't know. It's just like, it's what's supposed to happen. It's just this beautiful... I'm getting the movie Big Fish. Seen that movie? There's a moment when the grandfather dies, or the father dies at the end of it. Sorry. Spoiler alert, too late. Whatever, it's an old movie. Many of you have seen it. Still worth watching, but it's a very, the energy of that movie is the energy that I'm picking up for you, Aquarius. It's this energy of just like, this imaginative, you have this really imaginative, playful, joyful landscape that you're working within. That's not without pain. You know, if you've seen that movie, it's not without pain. But there's something about this like big imaginative life review. And there's that moment when, I already said it, the father dies. And it's sort of like, it's been a while since I've seen it, but the images that are coming to me now are like, it's almost like he walks through the room of everyone he's ever known, and they're all there at this party celebrating him. That's sort of what this storm feels like, strangely enough. It's like you're so scared of it, but then once it comes, it feels like this incredible, almost like life review moment where everyone's around you going, yes, Aquarius, we love you. You're doing it. You're going on the journey. We love you so much. Okay, it's gorgeous. Super surreal and really gorgeous and so moving. Then we have these two babes coming out for you. This has been the energy that's coming out for you, Aquarius, because I think where this storm is taking you, you know, it's interesting. This storm, as I'm seeing it, 10 of Cups as a storm is an interesting thing, right? But it's taking you to, look at the rainbows, you know, it's taking you to something super miraculous on the other side of this rainbow. And on the other side, here's what it is. This is what's waiting for you. Page of Cups, 2 of Cups. Gorgeous. Look at this, real close. There's an emotional offering. Sorry, something's trying to come through. I don't know what it is. Okay. It's actually what's been coming through for you, I think. There's an intuitive emotional offering. It's unspoken, and then it's like made more real. Because in this card, this emotional offering is just like, it's all very intuitive, very like in the intuitive depths here in the cave. It's all happening almost like in the Matrix, you know, like it's all and by that I mean like High Priestess energy, you know, like it's all happening very intuitive, very like telepathically almost. So it's manifesting, like this is an energy between you and somebody else, or you and another like spiritual part of yourself, something like that. That's coming through just right now as these 2 tulips, which again feels very surreal. This whole landscape feels very surreal. Like it's not happening in the 3D earth plane. And then the 2 of Cups, it's like it somehow materializes. Because this card feels very material to me, even though it's still a bit surreal. Actually, a very big fish energy. You should watch that movie. Some Aquarius needs to watch that movie. Maybe I need to watch that movie again. But there's something here about now suddenly we're like grounded in a chamber of some sort. This like all this brown and gold is coming through as like more earthly energy. There's wealth in this connection, whatever that is. You two are different, you know, it's different energies, whether this is like an energy within you or an energy that you're connecting with somebody else. Like you two are different, but there's something super unifying about you. very intuitively, spiritually union here. And very balanced, super independent. I love that. You know, Virgo Venus here. Like, there's real stand on your own energy, totally in your own being, and yet really beautifully connected. You know, like each person is holding a cup that's sort of like a part of the other person. You know, it's like you are a part of one another without being this, you know, without being like, where do you end and I begin? No, there's like really beautiful boundaries here that allow you to be wholly yourselves, allow you to be the full individual that you really are, while taking part in one another emotionally with these cups. Sharing emotionally, sharing spiritually. And the gold, I think sharing physically, like, I mean physically in terms of like what you're creating. There's something about like you're sitting, I just keep seeing this as for some reason like a pot of gold. Like you're sitting on a pot of gold together. Maybe it's a business partnership. Maybe it's some sort of collaboration. I don't know. But this union energy has been showing up for you, Aquarius. This like spiritual union. And again, it could so be that it's this spiritual union with a part of yourself that has been calling to you for so long. And you've been like avoiding it because you're afraid of the tornado that it's going to take to say yes to this thing that's calling to you, whatever that is. Be it a person, be it a place, be it a job, be it a part of you. This thing is calling to you, and this you're afraid of the storm that it's going to require to follow the call. But I think once you do, you realize when you're in the storm, like it's actually pretty great. This is all really celebratory. Everyone is here helping me uproot my life in this way. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, whatever. Take it as it resonates, you know? But there's something about a very spiritual connection materializing, potentially between two people, two individuals. And then we have this Virgo Leo energy showing up. So maybe some of you are dealing with, well, you know, we are, you know, you could be dealing with these signs, of course, but we're also transitioning from Leo season to Virgo season. But you know, this Leo energy has shown up for you before as well. And it's at the center of your reading here in September, Aquarius. So there's something about you radiating. There's something about your self-expression just like radiating, like roaring out, that is like shining, because we have it's like from, by the time Leo, you know, we have Virgo energy, Leo energy, and by the time the Leo energy drops, it's like fire in this spread. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, fire element, and we end with Page of Coins. Okay, so we'll get here, but so the Virgo energy is one of, again, this like the spiritual component, the spiritual becoming material. That is the Virgo energy. And that's the Virgo energy in this card as well. The spiritual, I'm seeing it dropping. It's like doing both things. You know, this person here with the cauldron. The cauldron is also, I'm seeing it as the high priestess. Like the cauldron itself is the high priestess that's like telling, it's the vessel. It's the matrix, it's the vessel, the web, the unseen interconnectedness of all things that is holding this connection for you. And sort of like, I'm almost getting the image of this cauldron talking to this devotee here, telling the person what to do. Okay, now throw in calendula, now throw in chamomile, now throw this in, now we need this, now we need this. And it's like all the ingredients to make the spiritual manifest. And it's like there's a two-way street. It's like once the spiritual manifests, the manifestation is also rises to the spiritual. There's this beautiful sort of back and forth happening at the same time, is how I'm seeing it. But it's dropping down now into the 3D, perhaps in Virgo season. All right, that's why this Virgo energy here, and it's whatever this is, as it manifests in the 3D and it gets out of the realm of like intuitive telepathy, like the unseen matrix, and it drops into, okay, so the tornado then like dropping down into the 3D, once the storm is over, then it's gonna drop you somewhere, okay? And then it's like, it's dropping into the 3D, this connection becoming 3D. Where was I going with that? Oh, and that allows you to come into your Leo energy. That allows you, so Aquarius, maybe some of you have prominent Leo in your chart. I swear this came out in the last reading. Or perhaps you just should like take a look at where Leo energy is in your chart and like what house that's in and what's that holding for you, whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do that. But the essence of the Leo energy that's coming through for you is shining. It's also like really innocent. There's something about like shining and blooming, and then there's also like the blooms here in this card that's like over top of them and sort of almost like anointing them with abundance. And I told you, I felt like they were sitting on a pot of gold. So yeah, maybe this is like a business collaboration or creative collaboration or romantic collaboration or all of that. I don't know. Okay. So you go into Leo, and then this like interesting, the energy shifts in this way that I'm trying to understand. We've got the Queen and King of, oh, that's it. Is it? Yeah. It's like the Queen and King of Wands are here as this, they are showing as a couple, especially since I'm seeing this like couple energy. They're showing up as a couple, and they're showing up as wands, I believe, because this is about coming into your soul fire. It's about coming into like the fire of your soul, like what your soul is actually needing and desiring and calling. It's calling you to step into this role of fire energy with the Leo, because we also have pure fire energy. There's passion here is the truth of it. It's like this, whatever this is, sets your soul on fire. And so here we have it. It's like internally setting you on fire, externally setting you on fire, you know, like igniting your internal flame. I'm getting Vesta vibes here. For those of you that know the mythology around Vesta, if you don't, look it up for sure. And try to look beyond the patriarchal myth of Vesta into what Vesta was before the patriarchy came. In fact, Vesta is like the myth to look at that. That soul fire priestess energy before the patriarchy came and started determining what priestesses were allowed to do. Anyway, here we have this, like, I'm seeing this as a priestess of Vesta. And here's the hearth. That hearth, that flame of Vesta that never is extinguished. Never. It is the life force, the creative force, the vitality. And here the Queen is using that vitality. See how she's like grabbing parts of that fire and putting them where they need to go? It's like she is the carrier of this flame. And there's like massive intuitive energy here. Crown chakra, gold. Again with the gold. There's something about gold here. And here's the king taking that very energy, that hearth of Vesta, and then like igniting it out in the world. I was just told the Wizard of Oz, like that moment where you meet the wizard and it's like, there's like, oh, I'm the great and powerful Oz. And it's all this like flame, flame, flame. But I think I'm only being shown that because it's trying to tell you that you are the wizard. Like you, it's like magician energy. There's something about this being like the great and powerful Oz. Sorry. That I think is trying to show me that like you are the wizard behind the curtain. Like you're the man behind the curtain. You are the, who's the man behind the curtain? That's you. And you are the great and powerful Oz. You have this incredible power. And it seems like in partnership with either this other part of yourself or this other person or this other energy, whatever the hell. When you are in partnership with this, whoosh, it's fire. Like it just like goes off. It's beautiful. It's really, really interesting because, and then there's something so, what a gorgeous progression, because we have this like ability for you, Virgo energy, bring the spiritual into the physical. And then, and you know, Virgo's the gatekeeper, like discernment. Okay. So I think that like whatever this connection is, you are handling it with Virgo energy, like with beautiful discernment. Like you are the gatekeeper. You know what should come into your sphere and what is not right. And this is right. This union with yourself, you know? And so anyway, bringing the spiritual into the physical, boof, ignites you, because it goes Virgo and then it's Leo, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, fire, you know, it's just like whoosh, ignites your soul. And then so sweet and beautiful. Page of Coins. Love Virgo season, you know, it just brings it right back down. Brings it right back down to earth. So here we have like all of this soul energy, this like flame, passion, soul fire, again, just bringing it down into what it actually is, which is something you can work with. The Page of Coins energy for me is like, here's something you can actually work with. I'm also getting a marriage of two parts of yourself. Beast nature, human nature, merged beautifully into this like magical chimera being. And then you're reaching out about to touch this coin. And this has been coming through recently. You know, I had a friend look at this card and she noticed it, and now I can't get it out of my head, thankfully, because it's a beautiful image. Now, see how there's this like there is this magical beast, human, whatever, image on the coin? It's like the image of you. You realize that you are the thing that you are working with. You know, whatever this connection is for you, even if it is another person or another energy, is mirroring yourself to you in this really important way that helps you to see what you like. It helps you to see your work out in the world, what you're really trying to build and create. And it gives you something tangible to work with, is what I'm seeing. Now, also, I was drawn to look at the bottom of the deck, which is Justice. Again, there's this idea of an agreement between two people. Justice is also karmic contracts coming to an end. I'm also being drawn, since we have Leo, Virgo, and now Justice telling me about Libra. I mean, that's the progression of these 3 months. We're moving from Leo season into Virgo season into Libra season here. at the end of September. So there's something here about like something coming into harmony, or some sort of like agreement ending. It's like one agreement ends and another begins by the time Libra season comes around. Because, you know, the energy of right now is so much about like contracts being up. It's like the old contract is up and a new contract is beginning. And that could be literally manifesting for some of you, but it could also just be more metaphoric, you know, or karmic. A karmic contract, one karmic contract is ending and another agreement is beginning. Okay, so, but whatever that is, balances the scales. We're working on balancing the scales here in some really, really massive, big way. Aquarius. Okay, so let's get ya a liminal space postcard here. So Aquarius, if you're enjoying this work, if you like, you know, you're picking up what I'm putting down, click that like button. Also click subscribe to my channel, because it just helps me. It helps this work get out to folks on YouTube that are into this kind of thing, and it helps the channel grow and build. So please do click those things if you like. If you'd like to work with me closer, you can book a personal reading at my website, which is listed in the description box below. And also, you can find me on Patreon, which is also an opportunity, a platform where we can work more closely together. Okay, so what we got coming out here first is breaking news, not normal. And this feels like the storm, that tornado from the beginning. There's something coming in. And, you know, I gotta say, underneath justice here is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, followed by Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, there's a tornado on this. I have to show it to you. Okay. Followed by Judgment, followed by Chariot, followed by the Fool. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't have enough hands. See, this is why I don't look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Look at this. Lord help me. Okay. It goes like this. A contract ending. Breaking news, not normal. Some sort of swift communication, some sort of swift realization coming in and slashing through the canvas, slashing through what is not real, what's not right for you. Because, you know, in the description for this card, breaking news, not normal, it's saying like, how long are you willing to put up with things that don't suit you? How long are you willing to put up with circumstances that do not suit you? I know this video is long. I'm trying to stop, but it's like the cards, okay? So it's sort of like breaking news. This is not right for you. Whatever you're in, like this is not the right thing for you. The contract needs to end. The storm comes, sweeps you up, comes in, brings the truth, slashes through an illusion. And again, like Nine of Cups reverse is coming through for you as illusion, like slashing through something that you thought you wanted, but actually you don't. That's Judgment Day. That's the shedding of an old skin for you, shedding of a major skin that moves you. Look, that's the Chariot, the tornado that I saw in the, I just saw 3111, 3113. The tornado that I saw in that visualization, this is it. It's the Chariot that is moving you. Again, look, we have the couple, the two swans, that dualistic spiritual energy taking you somewhere new. The Fool. It's a leap of faith, complete leap of faith. Didn't this come out for you before? Revelation between two spirits. It's interesting too, because in the Scorpio reading, this card came out with an image of like a storm all around you. But if you zoom in, these two spirits, yes, their feathers are being blown by the wind of that storm, but it's like there's a massive revelation between these two. which feels like these two, and those two. You know, it's like there's something here, even if this is just a union between you and your spirit, you know, which is like not even just is the wrong word to say. Like that's a huge, beautiful thing. Right, so apparently I needed to show you the bottom of the deck. No, that's it. I thought another card wanted to come, but that was it. All right, so Aquarius, I hope this message resonated with you and was meaningful to you in your journey here this September. Again, if you want to work with me, all of that stuff is below. Take care of yourself, and I'll check in throughout the month.